Yo, this Mac.
And Alexis.
This is the Judge Us Not podcast back at the courthouse.
Live streaming though.
Live streaming today.
Put
That's
that
crazy.
in there. We live. First one.
But first, we got my boy Dame in the building.
Yo. I was waiting for it. He's gonna forget about me, bro.
You know I wasn't gonna forget about you. Yeah,
I'm excited. It's like the first one.
This
This
like we doing a live show right now. Like we got a crowd and shit. This is crazy, man. This is
I'll try to give you numbers and as we go, but
you ain't got to. We don't give a fuck.
Bear with me.
I think it's 100 people on there right now.
It's like 100, 200.
Nigga, we got one. Nigga.
Ooh, hey, we gonna talk some shit for that one there.
Come on, man.
Bro, we gotta open up what we was just talking about in the
kitchen. Open the
case
file, bro. What?
The case. So check it out. This is what we was talking about. The case file is shit. Dang, might actually be able to explain it better than me.
You gotta remind me what it was.
The having sex after you had sex with somebody and telling your significant other. Remember?
Okay. How we gonna word it? Okay. That's hella weird. I'm trying to switch to myself too and talking. It's gonna be kind of hard.
I like it though.
What are we talking about? So we talking about. All right. Here's the scenario, right?
Okay.
Your significant other. So you with somebody and they have a friend of the opposite sex, and they at one point were sexually active with that friend. So what's the responsibility on your significant other? Like, should you have to tell that person, like, hey, we were involved before? Should you never mention it at all? What's the proper way to handle the situation? Your significant other and a friend of theirs that they were involved with before romantically.
Yeah. Open it up. I'll let you go.
You want to open it? I'm going to tell you why I don't want to open it, because I think the listeners already know my stance on shit like this.
The listeners ain't nobody listening.
So they listening, bro.
That one person asked that.
We got four right now. Four in the building.
That's just the live, though.
Well, I'm going to say, all right, fuck it, I open it. So this was a very interesting topic because we was talking about it last night. So, and what I like, for me and my standpoint, I just come at it as like a respect factor. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody wants to look dumb or wants to feel like somebody got one up on them or nothing like that. So, like, if I'm fucking with a female, and I mean like a like a real, like, that's like my real girlfriend. Like, oh, they be like so and so. Oh yeah, you talking about Al's girl? Like that. We like one. We need to really be rocking, you know what I mean? So if we go out somewhere, say we go to a birthday party or go to a restaurant or something, and anything, like a person, like a woman comes up and says, "Oh, hey, what's up with it?" Woo woo. And I know, and then my, especially my significant other, she asked me like, "Who's that?" This and that. I'm not just gonna be like, "Oh, that's just whatever. That's Pam or something," you know what I mean? I met her. I know her from woo. I'm gonna say, "Oh, that's Pam, man." I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I used to fuck with her. I hit that or whatnot. Or even just like if we went to like a party or something, and we're all like talking in the living room or whatever, and I know for a fact when we get to that party, there's gonna be somebody there I've been with. I'm going to be rocking with my girl so heavy, and she needs to be so secure and be able to take that information. I'm going to be like, "Hey, babe, I ain't going to lie. I just want to know I'm going to let you know what we walking into. I actually slept with so-and-so. She going to be at the party. Her name is woo. And then I need my person that I'm with to be like, "Okay, babe, for sure. It's good. Thanks for letting me know. Woo." And I would want that in vice versa. You feel me? I'm going to need that same respect, because if I'm over here saying, "Oh, what's up, bro? Nice to meet you," this and this and that, everybody in the room know these motherfuckers.
Yeah. What's up, Al?
Yeah. Everybody in the room know that they done got that he done been with my woman, and I never got relayed this information. I'm gonna be hot because now you got me looking away. I don't care what nobody's saying, but if you had the power as my woman to let me know and let me get that information, know what I'm walking into, and you withheld it from me, your bags is getting packed. Straight up.
Do you think that for the men or women, you think they do that out of respect of like, I don't want you to have animosity towards them? Because now that you told me, now I look at them a different way. or you may look at her a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
I think that's what's gonna. They may. I can't really say what they feeling, but I'm just saying.
You think that's a scenario though?
That may be the scenario, but I think the scenario with me and my woman has to be. I'm gonna be secure enough to be like, okay, for sure. Like, I'm not naive. I'm not the only person you've been with, but let me know that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because just withholding the information is just like you ain't got to tell me everybody you've been with, but don't have me shooting hoops with a motherfucker and you just shooting hoops like I ain't played basketball in hella long. But you know what I'm saying? Like some shit.
I think there's truth to that though, just because. Like,
hey, real quick, y'all want to hear what the fans are saying?
Yeah, let me hear.
Yeah, we actually got people commenting it.
Oh shit, we can't never go back. It's all out.
Should I say like the names and all that stuff? Like, how should we do this?
Yeah.
Jessica said, "Can't be friends anymore." Corinne said the girlfriend boyfriend should have a choice to accept their friendship, and she put a whole bunch of 100s while you're talking, so she agrees with what you're saying.
Okay,
that's what the two fans right now are saying on the boards.
out of 1,000. But so check it out. I'm gonna piggyback off that real quick. So, because that's another scenario. Like my scenario, I said that was just us like being at an event or at a gathering. Yeah. But that's another case is if that woman says, "Oh, this is my friend," you know, we're together, and like, "Oh, this is my friend," woody woody whoop, you know, and she's had sex with that person. And don't tell me, and then they just make, oh no, we just, you know, that's just my friend. But knowing she fucked, you're getting your bags paid. If she has a friend, she lets me know that they have had sex, and she tells me. Now my next question is, so what is it like? Basically, like, what does this friendship entail?
Right, and that's kind of what what
is y'all friend? What does that mean?
What I wanted to say originally was that I think that plays a part with meeting somebody, because like you ever talk to a girl and you be like say if you telling your friends about her, like, oh man, I know this girl with the woo, but soon as somebody say, oh, I know her, you know what I'm saying? Or I used to, you know, now you're like, damn, do I fuck with her or do I just fuck her? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really looking at her as a girlfriend anymore because you know somebody else, a couple of motherfuckers probably had already did.
That goes with your ego and your securityness.
Yeah.
Because I've been in that situation. I was messing with this girl, and that's actually was a hint that I was like, damn, I really like this girl, because I know for a fact she had fucked with one of my partners, right? And he knew, I knew, she knew, she all like they told me and all that, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, like I ain't tripping. That was way before me. That's how, and that's how I knew I was growing, because a younger me, I definitely would be like, oh man, bitch, I ain't, and especially if I'm looking at the dude and be like, I'm not having this man seconds, bro. Straight up, that's your ego talking. But me as a grown up,
I'm talking about numbers though. I'm not talking about a friend. Like, I'm talking about if a couple of niggas was just like, oh yeah, I fucked with that too, and then you like, that's my girlfriend now. You know what I'm saying?
That it would have to be. I don't even think I would just
astronomical number for you to.
Yeah, and I don't think I would even just chalk a female just based off that. Because motherfuckers say that shit about me.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
I can't be a hypocrite.
But what I'm saying is, like, it's different. It's different if you got to know her already and then you found out she had bodies, and that's different. But if you started talking to her, then you found out, how would that change your dynamic between it?
If I was really feeling her, honestly, I would bring it up. I would be like, damn, baby, I heard you got a couple bodies out here, this and that. I'd bring it up and then and test her temperature and see how she. Nah, hell no, that motherfucker's lying. And I know for a fact they not lying. Now you trying to cover your tracks. You'd get more respect from me if you was like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was wilding. I had just broke up with my boyfriend at the time. I was running, you know. Okay, I get it, because I've been there too. Like, we all do that. Keeping it real will get you so much farther. When you try to hide shit now.
And it's going to come out eventually.
It's going to come out, bro. It's going to come out. Now you just wasting our time, because then when the shit come out, now we done invested in each other, and now you're going to lose something. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm going to jump in and tell you how I feel about it, and then and then we can go from your question that you asked, because it ties in with that. No, with me. All right.
Elaborate, though. No what?
I wouldn't. Let me just start off by saying this. In my case, with me, I will have to know what kind of friends are you.
Yeah, that's
So
What's the different levels of friends and like what the like?
see my definition of friends from a female from the opposite sex is that you can't be friends. Like
I ain't gonna lie, it sound crazy. We might actually agree on.
Like-
I ain't gonna say it too soon,
like
but
you-
we might agree on something today, bro. I don't know.
to me, you saying you a friend, it just mean that you know him. But if you actually in communication with him, that shit is out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still your fucking boyfriend at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because he already fucked you, and now you're still talking to him as your friend.
Okay,
So-
but what
well,
about
hold
if
on,
they
wait.
haven't fucked though? Is it possible for a man and a woman to just be what's that shit? Platonic
friends.
Realistically, no.
You know what's so crazy? Nah, but you know what's so crazy is, I mean, I think there may be a scenario where it might work, but I think it's rare. I think there's always one side that wants it to be more.
But
just based on my experience.
But that's the point that I'm about to make. The only time it is like that, it's only because the women won't allow it to go further. Because majority of niggas is going to want to fuck. That's the reason why he's talking to you in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
I need to chime in real quick. I need to chime in real quick. So
The
you guys
only-
are saying like you can't be platonic friends now. Just because you want to fuck somebody and you don't fuck them, like is that really actually change it? Like maybe you want something and you never act on it, you still can't be their friend.
That's what I'm
can't be a
saying.
friend.
There's more than likely always one scenario. There's a scenario where one of the people are in that position where they might not act on
Yeah.
it. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
what is that? I mean, as long as you don't act on it, like how is
But-
that changing anything?
But the part of that is all it takes is one night, a couple drinks, and all that shit's
Oh,
gonna
so
come
you-
in
you're
fruition.
saying-
But
since the opportunity
platonic-
can possibly be there, like there's always that in the back of your mind.
But-
Yeah.
That's like saying like if you want to kill somebody, right? Like, but you never act on it. Like, are you? Well, he could possibly do it. Like, well, if you never do it, you know what I mean? Like,
it's a little,
but that's what changed the platonic. Because if he had the opportunity or she had the opportunity, they would. The only reason why it's not because one or the other is not allowing it to happen. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But if
So
they-
as long as your girl is solid, right, then you don't have to worry about that, right?
but that's what. But now you got to bank on her.
Isn't that the whole point of a relationship? You have to bank on her, and she got to bank on you.
But you should. To me, you shouldn't have to. You remember
Wait,
that little.
that's
you
the
remember,
point of trusting somebody, right?
But-
You have to trust her to
but
not do that.
Me and Al had this conversation a couple of days ago. I was just like, I had brung up like a car analogy or something like that. I was like, I can have an expensive car. I can have the best lock system, but if I park it in the hood, yeah, I know it's possibly something can happen. But if I park it in the hood, most likely somebody gonna fuck my shit up. You feel me? So just because
I ain't gonna lie, I might be just opposite of what you guys are because I think that's just like that's kind of
so
you kind of you trust somebody can take what's yours. No matter like there's
But-
that opening and you feel like it can possibly be the door get kicked down.
yes, because the amount
Then
of
that girl ain't for you, then right?
because the amount of opportunities that you let somebody have with your girl, most likely is gonna happen. So you have to limit it to the possibilities. You know what I'm saying?
So,
But if I'm just saying somebody could take your girl, that's not your girl.
But
I'm not looking at it necessarily in those terms. I'm looking at it as, for one, I look at everything as like an energy, right?
Right.
You have a man and a woman. A man has his friends. You guys need guy time and all that. When you with that woman, that's because you're getting that feminine energy, that balancing you out, right?
Right.
So just like a female gonna have her friends, she's gonna have her girl time. What is it that you're getting out of having a male friend? Like, what
And
are you
that's-
getting? That
and that's
masculine
my point.
energy? Like, what are you getting? Because I could have swore that's what I was here for.
because
You know what I'm
overall
saying?
she getting the attention from him, and
'Cause
to me that's that borderline right there. It's just like because again, if he had the chance to fuck, he would. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I think in the female mind, I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. Like it's like you just robbing them for attention that you're not getting at home or whatever the case is. You
Yeah.
feel me?
I think it's playing with fire.
That's
But
my
what
point.
what you guys are saying is like all friendships damn near it is a sexual thing, like whether you're getting it or not. It's like that's the underlying reason of any friendship.
from
you know?
opposite.
So you saying
from
a
opposite
man
sex,
and a
yeah.
guy and a girl can't just be like, oh, this is my friend who I talk to about spirituality, and this like this person. That's where who I talk to, and that's all. Like that's a friend. You know, you have a friend to go to lunch with your girls.
I think it can.
yeah.
No, you don't. You just said you just gave me like a whole 10-minute spiel of why it can't.
No, I said what I said was If you rewind the tape, nah, I really remember. But I said it's
all 5 of our viewers about to go crazy once this lag catch up on here.
but take it back because the main question was if they've had sex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, okay. Yeah, kind of drifted off too, but it's kind of sounded like you were like, no matter what, like a man can't be.
No, my thing is given the opportunity, he would, and that's the point that I'm making. Yeah. Given the opportunity, he would. If she was to pick up her phone right now and say, "Hey, I'm bored. You want to come through?" He's going to say yes. He's not going to say no. That's because we're just friends.
Literally anybody, any man in the universe. That's my
fucking point.
So why let her out the house? Like why?
Nah,
but what I'm saying is it's different because when she's out the house, she's going like if she's going to, she's not going out to seek attention.
Like her boss at work would fuck her if she asked him to.
But what I'm saying is, she's not going out seeking attention. Mm-hmm. But if you're talking to a guy friend, you're already seeking attention from him. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You just haven't given the okay to fuck you. And what normally happens in just about every fucking relationship, once she breaks up with you, guess who the fuck she going with? Yeah. Her fucking guy friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you think, but she's not going to break up with you and just not fuck nobody either. See, that's the thing, bro. If she's with you, that's the whole point. Is like, well, she's not going to go with anybody else because she's supposed to be locked in with you. You're supposed to be locked in with her.
But what I'm saying is, I feel like some women have a fucking piggy bank of men that they keep around just in case the shit don't work out.
If you break up with your girl, are you just not going to fuck nobody?
That's not the point that I'm making, though.
That's different.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not keeping a girl on the side in case I break up with my girl. You feel me?
Right. Well, some people do that too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But definitely. It's also like an assumption too. Like I think that almost sounds like it happened to you before. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like it's deep seated in there. Like you just you have like the expectation of it happening.
I ain't had too many girlfriends.
I'll speak on this. I ain't had too many girlfriends either, but I was just speaking on it from the friend aspect. I know even having friends. That friends, even the word friend is so subjective. Like I can know somebody as my partner. That's one thing. But if we actually hanging out and we going to have lunch and we spending time with each other, there's definitely going to be some sexual energy exchange, even if we act on it or not. Yeah. That's all I'm saying is it's very fragile. It only takes a couple of things to push that like what ifs or I don't know to actually something happening. You know what I mean? To where I'm thinking if I have my girlfriend, what is you know what I mean? Like
it feels nice to have this nigga agree with me.
I agree, but like
this shit is music to my ears right now. I'm listening to him like, damn, I can't believe this nigga on my side.
I'm just
maybe
saying,
it's the shirts, bro.
It's the shirts, man. I'm just saying a lot of my friends, bro, is definitely. I have friends that I've had sex with, right? But the coldest piece is, even all the shit we saying, I've had sex with some of my friends, and I honestly don't think we'll ever have sex again, but we still friends. So that goes to it's possible. I'm just saying, but as a respect thing, I would want to know. But to the original question?
But do you think y'all won't have sex again because of you or because of her?
I think actually mutual. Some of my friends that I have done that with, I realized. It wasn't something, the whole cliche thing, it's not worth losing a friend. That shit kind of like real sometimes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is real.
What I can say with that is the opposite. Like I probably talk to a girl.
But we still had sex. You feel me? Like we still.
I probably talk to a girl with my intentions of fucking her and end up being cool with her. And then that kind of like left my mind. Like, you know what? She hella cool. I wouldn't even do that to her. You know what I'm saying? So I think that could happen, because I know that happened to me for sure. But then again, I also don't like really just like hang out with females like that. So.
Let me pop another question because this is a very real scenario too.
Bring it on, man.
You're in a relationship, you live with your girlfriend. Girlfriend comes up to you and is like, "Oh, babe, so and so, my friend, she's her and her man is beefing or whatever. We got an extra room because she live with us. What do you do?"
I'm fucking.
Whoa.
Do you say, "Oh, it's all good, but yeah, she could stay with us"?
I would. It depends on what the friend looks like. This is what I would tell you.
He went automatically to like looks and shit. Didn't give a fuck about the situation, what's going on.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because now you're in my castle. You feel me? So I will ask my girl to be like, "Yo."
Corinne says no, just so you know. Corinne said no. Yeah. There's no context to it. She said no.
Yeah. See, know what's up.
So Yeah, I mean, there's this. That's like really walking on eggshells
So let me ask
with
you, let me tell you
fucking
this.
army boots on.
Yeah, and this is the same thing. Yeah, it's possible, but is it really worth going like walking on eggshell and going to the something, a scenario where something might happen? I would tell my girl, babe, I know that's your friend, this and that.
She just has to be okay with it then. If that's the case, if it happened, you just got to be cool with it.
No, I would tell her
think
straight
that's
up.
pretty crazy. Y'all really just like,
Bro, I don't know if it's just me, but I live, not live, but like I've just seen so much shady shit, bro, because I've done a lot of shady shit too. And
but you think that's probably part of it too. I mean, that shapes your perspective.
It for sure does. But anytime I try to get like, oh nah, it's all good, I always see that darkness always comes and it shows me itself, and it's like, damn, see, I knew they weren't shit either. Like, you know what I mean? So that's what I would say would be. I would tell my lady, I would be like, hey, babe, I know, but honestly, that ain't even really. That having a male-female energy, especially too, it would cap on my living situation. You know what I mean? Now I can't walk out.
Even if it's like a temporary thing, like I want to.
Nah.
Or you talking about this is like a permanent situation?
Even if they said 3 months, I'm gonna be like, okay, babe, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like, are you worth? You want to take that risk for 3 months? And I'm not even talking about, oh, I can't control myself or nothing. Bitches is shady.
Oh yeah, what about her? Yeah.
9 times out of 10, I already felt a girl out to where like I already know I could have your friend. That might be your best friend in your mind, but I know the real shit.
Yeah.
And don't bring that chaos in this house. You feel me? We got something good going on. That bitch got family or something. You know what I mean? We ain't got to save everybody. You know what I mean?
This is interesting stuff. Let's go to the boards right now. What they saying?
Yeah, I want to hear your opinion too, Dame, because it's
I mean,
Dame ain't fucking with us.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
It's crazy. I've never been 1 against 2 on this before.
I know
See
this
what
is
the live do?
Yeah. But right now, Honey Carolina said, "Nah, my best friend is so solid. I can have her sleep in the same bed as us, and nothing's gonna happen." Ooh, that's a tall order. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
But what would you? All right.
I wouldn't even allow. Like I wouldn't like. Nah, we ain't gonna do that.
There's no way you in my bed. I'm not fucking.
Maybe
she said. I just think loyalty ain't built for everyone. That's what Honey Carolina said. Phoenix Down said it ain't. Corinne is all on Alex's team right now.
Yeah, that's my boo.
He's a straight facts over there. But and what same thing with a dude, because I've lived with my best friend and his girl like temporarily before, and like there's nothing in my head that I was like.
To me, that's different.
I damn near would trust my partner more.
That's what I'm saying.
I would trust my partner more than my girl's partner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Straight up.
So, now I've never been in that situation myself, but like as a man too, you got to be like, even if you wanted to, and you even like, oh damn, she look good. Even if it's in your house, you can't be like, oh, I can't help myself. Like if something's gonna happen, it's like you have to take responsibility for what you do, how you think. You know what I'm saying?
For
now,
sure.
if it was like for like the Players Club, she come out like she's remember she was like in her panties and shit, and like she's like he ain't nobody, and then later on in the movie they was fucking. But that's a movie.
Real.
That was a movie, bro. It was actually
that was
the
a real scenario though. That's how it play out. Because you know what? You know what's real interesting is.
See, when I start talking, I forget to switch. It's been on Al like for the whole time.
I know I'm over here just probably like, you know what I mean? But check it out though. So the problem with that too is women, a lot of women, once they get a certain age, they start peeping the game and they start knowing what they could tell their friends and what they can't. When they young, just like men, when we're young, oh boy, my girl go crazy. She be doing this and this and you know, some motherfuckers might even show their partners pictures of their women. I learned that a long time ago, bro. You really can't. You can't do that with somebody that you about to actually be going out with or take serious, because you plant that seed in men's minds and they want to act on it, bro.
But doesn't that mean that your boy, or like if you can't trust your boy around your girl, like what does that mean about your friends, the people you choose to be around? But
to me, it really doesn't say anything. It just means that he's a fucking man.
It's human nature.
Yeah.
That's like me telling somebody, like saying like if Mac got $10 million, he ain't gonna change. He's solid. No, he gonna change like a motherfucker. Like
because now I got $10 million.
Yeah, because I'll tell you a scenario. One scenario from one of my boys that tried to backdoor me. You know,
see, that's the thing. I think because it happened to you before. It hasn't happened to me. That's like I'm like,
because it's happened to me before. You don't know if it's happened to me before. For one, you know what I mean. You don't know. Who knows? But I think there's a couple of catalysts that go into that. One. Cats, especially if you anything, create jealousy by maybe doing more than your friends or something, or maybe your girl looked bad, maybe they was feeling her before you got with her. There's all kinds of things that can create the demeanor from your friend. Like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, I hit that if I had a chance. Like, that shit creates. So one time, I remember I had lost my phone at a party, and a motherfucker found it, and they like went through it to see like whose it was. And happened to be my phone. I think I seen some pictures. They had seen some pictures of my girlfriend at the time, and to me, in my view of it, like that kind of planted a seed. You feel me? So fast forward, I got my phone back, and I was like, oh shit, they found. You know what I mean? And even my girl was like, man, what the fuck? You lost your phone? They seen this and this. Fast forward, a scenario came up where like basically my boy tried to backdoor me. Like he ended up having my girl's number because she was supposed to give him a CD or some shit like that. It was just whatever shit. And so he texting her, but really I had the phone. And so he gets to texting, and then something in my mind, my body, you just feel it. You feel me? I was like a female, when they get that intuition. I was like, man. So I started texting, and then he started saying, so like, what's up? What you doing? That's when I seen that.
Yeah.
I must have texted like I was a female for like 30 minutes. I started getting nasty and everything. I'm like talking all shit like, man, Al don't do shit for me anyway. What can you do? Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking to shit, right? He played right into my hands. And this, I'm talking about my, consider like my right hand man. Like, you see him, you're gonna see me. And to me, that was just, for one, this particular individual is kind of like known for doing that, and I know that kind of shit comes from insecurity, comes from, ego boost, like, oh, I fucked your girl, weird shit like that. But two, it was like, cause he's seen the pictures too, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't want to share too much. And just like women, it all comes back to like the living situation with my girls. If I had a girl, her partner, they talking, say I'm fucking the shit out of my girl, and then she bragging about it. Yeah. You planted that seed in that woman's mind, and now you want her to come live with us for 3 months. She is gonna green light me for sure. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it's gonna be a little bump. I've had people I've been with and they friends like out of nowhere just walking up the steps, grab my dick, and just like little subtle shit, and I'm just like, damn. And that's why I have that ideas in my mind, because I've constantly been shown it. You feel me? Yeah. And I didn't even act on it. I act like that shit didn't happen. In my mind, I'm like, yep, she just grabbed my dick, but I'm gonna just act like that didn't happen. And we never talked about it or nothing.
In my head, like, I don't know situations like that happen to me that I know of.
He about to come with some crazy situations.
I'm fine. What I'm saying is, because I always thought like that too, but I had a different life would require me to think like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a lot of hood shit and shit. So when you do a lot of street shit, you kind of know what to say and what not to say to people. Like, just based on like limited information is like the key in the underground world. You know what I'm saying? It should have been. So with me, I was always like that because of that. The less of the information that you tell, the less they know about you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I agree 100%. It's like
there's a reason that is. It's because of all the scenarios that I just
exactly
explained.
Because I do know that is what come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I end up I had some shit similar to that, but yeah. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I don't brag about shit. I don't. You know me. Like, yeah. I've never like really shown you pictures of anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or told you this or that. Like, I never did no shit like that. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't even. That's just not my cup of tea unless I'm not like really fucking with the chick or some shit. But
and you know what is crazy? It's not even
to me. It's not my business.
Yeah.
So if I got pictures of you, why am I displaying your shit to somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, I never been that type to ego boost. Like,
well, you're like a secure person.
Yeah, like niggas know me. Niggas know me. Like, I remember I was talking to my partner and I was telling him about the situation. He was like, "Damn, nigga, I didn't even know you was like like fucking females like that, and it's because it's never been my thing to be like, oh man, I fucked this chick last night, or I never needed an ego boost to display my body count.
How you felt when he said that? Because I'd have been like, man, what you mean? I didn't know. He was like, what you thought I was? You know what I'm saying?
No, but his first thought was like, nigga, I just don't think you had the time, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah. But
it's just like, nigga, I'm gonna make time. You feel me? And it wasn't on that case. It was just like yeah, it was just like that. Like I just didn't see you had the time. Yeah. But my thing was I just don't display shit. You feel me? I feel no need for me to tell you my business.
Yeah. Like, let's talk a little bit about
Alex getting all the love on the boards right now, bro.
Yeah,
he's the number one fan right now.
He should.
And also Gotti Reyes said y'all gossip like women. So I'm saying,
what judge us not.
I don't think Gotti Reyes is fucking with it.
I know who that is. That's my brother.
That's the troll. We got the first troll in there.
But I was gonna say though, let's talk about like the mindset or like what makes people want to do these little backdoor things or whatever. And because honestly, I don't even look at it as like, oh, you ain't shit, you ain't loyal, this and that. I just know there's a thing called human nature. You feel me? And certain things trigger certain things, and that's where I kind of have that stance on like, not having like hella male friends and this and that, like all that whole man.
I always thought that was weird when like dudes have like 12 friends, like you know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole full court basketball game with subs. Like how you do that?
Yeah. All the little females.
There's no way you can have 12 good friends. So it's impossible.
Nah. Or like a male and female be like, oh that's like my brother. Be calling each other brother or best friend. I've been called a lot of brothers, a lot of best friends, a lot of that, and there's always been that line has crossed many a times, and all them phrases.
Like you saw a whole lot of incest over there, man.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just feel like there's so many things psychology wise that would make somebody try to like snatch or try to backdoor and all that, and I just know it comes from insecurities, comes from jealousy, just a lot of just stuff within them. You know what I mean? I don't think they're a bad person. I just think they got wrapped up in something that made them do an act that is not honorable. But
to me,
real,
it's just,
you know what I mean?
To me, it's just knowing the personality trait. It's just like I know what type of person somebody will be if they're like around a female and shit like that. Like,
he
get
they
like
shine
this.
so.
Yeah,
man.
so it's just like
they start getting extra funny.
Yeah, so it's just like you just kind of know traits, and that's part of the reason why like I never really been fucked over before, because I know who my friends are, I know who I'm around, I know who I display shit with. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like I never really had that issue because I'm good at a judging character, should I say, and I know who to keep away and. Shit like that. Yeah. So I think it's really just a personality trait, regardless on what their reasoning is. Yeah. It's just that I think it's up to you to just spot that shit out. Like you just really got to know how to read people, and not everybody do. And
you got to read motherfuckers like currencies.
The people who get fucked over the most is the people that give everybody benefit
of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And I'm not good.
Verdict is trust nobody. Don't let you grow outside. Nobody can be friends.
I'm just not good at it.
Everybody gonna fuck you over eventually.
Hey, I'm a bad gambler, man. So I don't take those.
Yeah, I mean, it all even ties. It's like you can't even win so much and buy chains and be stunting on the hood and shit because something's gonna happen. It's the same type of shit.
But that's the type of that's a particular type of person too. I mean, there's all different type of people, but
you know what I mean.
Like those type of people, if they do with the chains and the flashing the money, like. You kind of done for trusting that person in the first place.
But what he's saying is when somebody who have that, it's always somebody who want to take it from you or feel some way about you.
That's like having a bad female, like Cass. Oh boy, I'll do anything to get with that, bro. You wouldn't even know how to
when you got it. Yeah.
You probably wouldn't know what to do with her, or you wouldn't even know how to move with a woman like that. You know what I mean? You'd be hella jealous.
It's a dog chasing the car. Like if he caught it, he wouldn't know what the fuck.
Yeah, and the cats, I don't think people understand that. You feel me? And vice versa. Women want a man with money and doing this thing. You don't what comes with that. Yeah, he gonna pay everything, but you also gonna have like some crazy contingencies or whatever that's gonna come with that. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna require X, Y, and Z. You feel me? He probably cheat on you, or you're gonna have to do whatever it is. You know what I mean? But what I was gonna say before when you was talking about who to be around, I think it's a big part of it is just like looking at people's currencies. You know what I mean? We all have our things, our validations that we carry. If you know, a motherfucker could be broke and not good looking, not whatever, this and that, but be having hella bitches. Like that's how he shows his, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you surround yourself with people that like that, they already showing you that that's their shit. So if you show them that you damn near got a better bitch than them, hold on, man, this is what I do.
A competition at that point.
I gotta snatch this. You know what I mean?
I think why I was never like that is because I always looked at myself in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Like I always knew what I brought to the table. So it's like I'm always comfortable with being me.
Yeah.
So if I knew I didn't have money, or if I knew I grew up bummy or whatever the case is, or if I felt like I wasn't that cute or whatever the case is, it's like I knew how to carry myself and I knew how to be at peace with myself. So even if somebody did tell me that, I'd be like, so I don't give a fuck. I know what I bring to the like. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something, because your tool you've explained before was like kind of like your mouthpiece, like you could talk. Yeah. What if you were somewhere where you seen almost another one of you? Like somebody that maybe, you know,
a female or male?
A male that had hella mouthpiece. Would you be like, man, hold on, man, I'm the one that
like,
absolutely
mouthpiece.
Absolutely
you know
not. Because everybody I deal with is like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody I deal with know how to talk. So I get that's encouragement to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that fire of hate in me. When somebody doing some shit that I like, my first thing is just like, damn, then go ahead and do that shit. You feel me? Like I never had that. Like, damn, who the fuck do this nigga think he is? You know what I'm saying?
A lot of motherfuckers think like that.
That shit just ain't in me.
Caveman, like, let me.
Yeah, that shit just ain't in me. I always, when somebody, especially when you feel good about whatever you're doing, like nigga, I salute that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't have that shit in me.
That shit,
and that's what I was saying before when we did bring it up. It's just like some people, you can't teach that shit. Like you just have it. You just have that feeling of hate, or you have that feeling of love. Like you can't. What I say, you can teach hate, but you can't teach love. You got to feel that shit. You feel me? You can't be taught how to love something, but you can be taught how to hate something. You gotta feel love, bro. You can't make somebody like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like some of it too.
But you can teach somebody how to hate somebody not knowingly. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we do it every day.
I feel like some of that shit it be like life too, though. Like when people progress through life and go through situations, whether it's a man or a woman, they develop characteristics that they can kind of shed some of those negative, toxic habits or whatnot. You know what I mean? If you was always that girl that just like wanted to fuck, your partner's man and all that type of shit, that's just because you in a low state. You ain't happy with what's going on, so you want a little piece. You want to kind of make everybody, you want to kind of try and one up everybody. But I do think it's possible for that person to kind of get further in life, upgrade, and get to a place of peace to where they don't necessarily, they feel them voids to where they don't necessarily got to carry themselves like that no more. I think that's possible. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how y'all feel. How y'all feel about that?
Real quick, let's we got some messages on the boards too. Okay. I don't want to forget about all the fans.
All the fans.
You can read it.
Now we actually have we have 11 viewers right now. But a couple good little quotes that we had on here real quick. I lost it. Jai Harris said, benefit of the doubt is a fallacy. It's going against your intuition. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people agree with that.
Jai. Shout out to my girl Jai.
Gabriel Miranda said intuition can be motivated by insecurities. You know, Corinne said everything comes with a price. One will argue ego plays no part when love is true. And then Corinne said can't be hate without love. And then the troll just said something like,
"What do you say?" That's why
he said, "You're so predictable." Yeah, you can just tell like that's the one that he's just fucking with people.
I fucking love that dude, man.
Well, man, I think that's
we got to get him on this bitch too, man. Because matter of fact, hit me up, bro. Because I know you leaving, bro. I know he leaving, so I want to.
He said he hit.
That's.
That might be an inside joke. I don't get it.
He said he hit.
He hit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the troll. That's the troll.
I think he's just saying, like, nigga, don't worry about your bitch. I hit. Don't sleep on it. No, but for real,
I think we
hit
touched
me up,
on
Joe.
it, though.
I need to get you on here before you did, bro. Because
I
I love you, man. I miss you. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you, bro.
Yeah. I feel like, I definitely feel like we touched it. What was another question to that? A question was about having the drinks. Remember that? That's what we said.
You wanna do another one? We kind of
over. Yeah. Let's wrap it up. Let's do another.
We'll take a little break. We'll get back on live. You know.
Yeah.
Right, maybe
loud shit lit.
All right. Well, shit. Fuck it. We go ahead and close the case. And Gavel's gone. So yeah, case closed. And yeah, we'll
be back soon, man.
We'll be back.
Yep.